My wife's obsession with plastic surgery has made me lose attraction for her.
Okay.
It's tough.
Interesting. This could go one of very two different ways, I think.
We'll see. So I've been married to my wife for 6 years now. When we got married, she said she wanted to do minor cosmetic procedures on her face to help with her insecurities. She had been insecure her whole life, so I was as supportive as I could have been. She got lip filler and Botox on her face, and after a few months, she got more lip filler and her lips looked scary to me. But she was very happy with them, so I didn't say anything.
It's just funny. No, it's just funny to be scared of lips.
Wakes up Caesar. Oh, God.
Oh, shit.
How big could they have gotten?
I've seen people with lip fillers and they could get, like, they look like they just got stung by a bee, bro.
Yeah. That is.
Maybe it just, I don't know what the healing time is. Maybe it just needs more time to heal. I don't know.
That was a trend for a while. I remember that.
To get like multiple, like in a, how many?
Yeah, that's true.
This?
The multiple
in
is
a
tough.
few months. That compounds. Okay. Next, she wanted to get her boobs done. Again, she was happy with how they turned out, but I thought they looked weird. They were so big and stiff, and my wife is a petite and skinny woman, so it just didn't look proportional to the rest of her body. But again, it made her so happy, so I was fine with it. Last year, she said she was going to get a BBL. Is that Brazilian butt lift? Is that what it is?
Yeah, it's butt. Yeah.
Okay. This time, I actually told her I wasn't going to support her on this one because it's a dangerous procedure. There was a story on the internet that went viral a month or so prior about a woman who died during her BBL procedure. And I was scared. I asked her if she could see a therapist or a psychiatrist about her body dysmorphia before doing this, but she refused and said it hadn't helped when she tried it before. She said she was doing it with her own money anyway, so I didn't have a say in it. I shut up and took care of her after the procedure. I was so glad she was safe and the procedure went well, but in all honesty, it was horribly done. The doctor made her hips so wide, her thighs and waist were really small, so again, it just didn't look proportional. Now the problem is I generally don't find her physically attractive anymore, and I don't know what to do about it. I want nothing more than to be badly attracted to her as I was years ago, but everything she has done to her body makes her look slightly terrifying to me. I love her, and I don't think that will change, but I hate... this is weirdly... Okay, I love her and... I love her and don't think that will... Yeah, I can't. I love her and don't think that will change, but I hate having sex with her now. I don't enjoy it, but her sex drive has increased since the BBL. Meanwhile, mine has basically tanked. I thought of talking to her, but I'm not sure what good that will do besides make her feel bad. There's nothing that can be done now anyway. She's confident and happy in her body for the first time in her life, and I don't want to ruin it. So I obviously won't ever say anything to her about this. I love every other aspect of our relationship, so that's just going to have to be enough. I obviously can't say this to anyone in real life, so here I am. Just wanted to get this out.
Oh, man.
I don't love that she said, I'm using my own money so you don't have a say.
Yeah.
Yes.
Are they
It is-
married? Sorry.
It sounds like they are.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think you said my wife. That's the
Yes.
title. I will say though, my wife, it's tough because it is her body. She should be able to do whatever she wants with it. But I don't know. I feel like when you're married, if somebody's like, hey, I'm worried about your safety, maybe don't. And then you're like, I'm going to do it because it's my money. That seems bad, I think.
I think it is.
You know what I mean? It doesn't,
reminds me
it doesn't feel great.
Money in a relationship. Sure, you have your own money, but it's supposed to build your future together as a relationship. So I do also feel a little weird about that, Sean.
Yeah.
And the fact that he suggested therapy for her body dysmorphia, and she just didn't want to go through it even more. So I don't know.
Maybe couples therapy would have been more the right vibe.
I would say
therapy for the body dysmorphia. Just because
this guy has to tell her.
Yeah. I feel like it's tough to leave a marriage just because of like aesthetics, but this is like it goes more than that to me, just because like the not even hearing you out, things like that. It's tough because this is like, we have so many of like the opposite case where it's like, oh, my partner got fat and I'm not attracted, so I'm out. But this is
Yeah.
like something that they're in control of, I guess, as opposed to like body weight, because body weight is crazy. You know what I mean?
In
Like,
control of might be the wrong term because like mental disorders and like body dysmorphia
That's true. That's true.
Is a real thing that some people can't control, which
Yeah.
is, you know, I mean, and him trying to get her to go to therapy to work that out, it was his attempt to try that. It's a weird one. I honestly don't know.
Yeah, I don't know what my advice. I feel like my advice would be to just come clean.
Yep, I would say rip the Band-Aid off and just say it.
Or just be like, hey, you know, I've been feeling like a type of way since everything has happened. Like, I think couples therapy might be the way. And then in couples therapy, you could do it instead of just
Open
being
up.
like sitting
Yeah.
her down and being like, yeah, and ripping the Band-Aid off without like a professional there might be worse. So like, I would advise maybe couples therapy, then talking about it there. But overall, I would, I don't know. I don't think you should leave because, like you
No.
said, you
You
love
love everything
her
else.
and you love everything.
Yeah, you said
else.
everything else is but this guy's handcuffed as hell though. For him to be like, I can't even talk to her because I can tell she's happy, but I'm not happy.
The
That's
thing
Yeah.
is,
that
like,
sucks.
if it's following the same pattern, how long will she be happy though? You know what I mean? Before it's
Right.
like on to the next thing.
thing.
So that's why it's
Yeah.
like I feel like for sure if you could get into couples therapy ASAP, then we can maybe unpack some things on both sides.
Yeah, and I think the only thing I would say is if she shuts that plan down, that's when you can consider
Ripping
you
the
know,
Band-Aid
you got to
off.
consider your own happiness too, right? At that
Yeah.
point. And so if she's shutting you down on every avenue where you're trying to communicate, that's when it's like, okay, well, you got to look out for yourself as well, man. Like,
Yeah,
'Cause that's a
why I
shitty
suggest.
position.
That's why I suggested ripping a Band-Aid off already. Just because, to me, just based on reading the story, I feel like she's not into getting therapy. You know, and I feel like she'd just be cornered if she had, because she's already been there and she rejected the idea of therapy already. But imagine if like them two being there, just like, oh shit, like I feel cornered. So I think it would be a safer space for them to just talk one-on-one, just because they're in that controlled space together at their own house. They seem like they're happier, or they seem like they're happy to begin with. It's just this underlying issue that's been going on between them. And I feel like
Or you just get all the best friends and family and have a good
inter-
old fashioned
intervention.
intervention.
I don't think that would work.
Trapper.
lock the door. No.
Lock the door.
Been watching a lot of
do
How
that.
I Met Your Father, How I Met Your Mother recently.
Oh, How I Met Your Father's trash. It disrespected
My
everything
sister,
that I liked about How I
or
Met Your Mother.
my wife's sister is into it, so my wife's been getting back into it. When you go into it thinking it's some, you know, realizing it's not going to be as good, that it's an easier watch. But I will say, yeah, I'm with you. It's a little cringe, but it's fine.
Yeah. But anyways, like I guess it's hard to give advice for this situation, you know, like because it could go either way. So, but at the end of the day, I think we just want this guy to feel happy and also for the wife to feel happy, but also
Yeah.
learn to kind of advocate for yourself a little bit, because just holding your tongue like that and just not wanting to express what you want to express, that could be potentially dangerous in the future. So if you could just say,
Also, you know, therapy for yourself too, because like you said,
That too.
you know, I don't have an avenue to say this out. Therapy is an avenue where you could get some
Reddit is not
non-biased-
therapy.
yeah, don't.
Yeah. As much as we
Contrary to
appreciate
popular
this,
belief.
as much as
You'll
we
get-
appreciate you posting here and giving us content, I will say therapy is also an option to just get unbiased opinions from somebody way better than millions of
Qualified.
Redditors.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you'll
that's
get
the next shirt.
unqualified advice from three dumbasses. So,
Expert in fucking, I don't know.
Great power. For the fifth time, it's your boy Sean.